Another murder mystery book turned into a streaming miniseries. Let's talk about Hulu's Saint X. Hey guys, Dan here. This is Dan Reviews It. Welcome to my TV review for the Hulu miniseries Saint X. This is based on a popular book, like a lot of these shows are. And it seems like every week I'm reviewing another one. This was out a few months ago, but Hulu released the first 3 episodes at once and then one a week after that. I watched the first 3, and that's about all I really cared about with this one, which we'll get into here in just a moment. But first, let me welcome you into Dan Reviews It. Thank you for finding this video. We've got a lot of movie and TV reviews for you to check out. I try to post something new just about every day, and they're all in nice, neat little playlists on the homepage as well. So if you're looking for something specific, we have a playlist for 2023 TV shows, 2023 movie reviews, all of that sort of stuff. And there's even, now that it's kind of Halloween is upon us, I have a playlist for 2023 horror films as well. This doesn't quite fall into the horror category, but with the murder mystery, the crime stuff, maybe a little bit of that going on too. So the basic premise here for Saint X, and not to be confused, by the way, with Saw X. I have not watched that yet, the 10th Saw movie. I will be watching that this week and posting a review shortly. But no, this is Saint X, and this is following Emily Thomas, played by Alicia Debnam Carey, who I was unfamiliar with for the most part, but she was in Fear the Walking Dead and The 100, so you may recognize her. And she basically wants to find out what happened to her sister Allison, played by West Duchovny, and yes, daughter of David Duchovny and Téa Leoni, they're divorced, right? Because Téa Leoni now is married to her co-star on Madam Secretary, the guy from Wings. But they were married for a while, and so this is the daughter of those two, which I did not know was an actress. First, I believe I've seen her in anything. But anyway, 20 years earlier, on a family trip to the Caribbean, this girl, Allison, was raped and murdered, and so we move on 20 years, and we're trying to put the pieces together of what exactly happened. We also have Betsy Brandt here as the mother. We see her mostly in the Caribbean plot. So yes, this is a time-jumping show. It goes back and forth between the Caribbean trip and then I don't know if it's, present day or whatever you want to say, but where we are looking into the mystery element of this. So, all right, like I mentioned, these are becoming kind of a dime a dozen. Obviously, the books of this nature have been flying off the bookshelves for a long, long time. But with streaming, people are seizing opportunities to, turn these big crime mystery books into full-fledged miniseries. And here's another one, that I think maybe did not need to be an 8-hour epic journey here. I just reviewed the Jennifer Garner one a couple of weeks ago, The Last Thing He Told Me, and I felt the same way about that. I think I don't know if I watched a full 3 episodes or maybe just 2, but it seemed to be, taking forever kind of to go anywhere. So with this one, there's obvious comparisons in my mind to The White Lotus. Obviously, that was a huge breakout hit for HBO. Sort of in the mystery genre. So, okay, in a very tranquil place, I forget what places the White Lotus goes to in the first season and second season, but here we're in the Caribbean, so obviously beautiful backdrops and all of that. This trip is so gorgeous and everything's great. And then something happens. The biggest there's a few big problems here. So maybe this isn't the biggest, but the drama here is like way, way, way front and center. The mystery element, let's find out what actually happened to my sister Allison, is, as the episodes go by, it's almost an afterthought. This is basically a drama with, a little light touch of, murder mystery. They're diving us so much into these characters, which, to be honest, I did not find compelling or interesting. I just thought they were kind of poorly written. So if we're going to focus on them as opposed to the actual mystery okay, that's one way to go. And I don't mind the timeline hopping. Like, that was sort of the thing for me that brought it maybe a little bit apart from a lot of these other ones, is that we are sort of doing present day and then taking it back to the Caribbean to kind of, as she's piecing it together in the present, with the audience kind of looking at, maybe some of the clues that may lead her, in one way or another. I thought that was actually, well, maybe the only compelling part of this, but certainly more compelling than anything else. But yeah, the characters here are just not, and maybe in the book they're more well thought out. But although I don't know, an 8-hour miniseries, are there things in the book that we didn't see in this? I don't know. But in any event, so that was kind of a dud. But also the acting here, not great. West Duchovny, she's okay. But and I did not know until right before I was doing this recording. I try to get everybody's name and whatever, make sure I know how to pronounce them, and I'm like, Duchovny. That's certainly not a name that we hear every day, other than David. So now that I know that, I'm even less impressed with her performance, because she certainly did not pick up the acting chops of either of her parents. So, just kind of blah there. Betsy Brandt, I've never really liked. I know she's sort of a punching bag with Breaking Bad, but, I find her always to be kind of bland and whatever. I think she was Michael J. Fox's wife, too, in that sitcom they did a few years ago. But she never kind of wows me either. So, the acting, I mean, maybe serviceable at best, but I wouldn't call any of the performances, good, especially when compared with something like The White Lotus or even that Jennifer Garner show. I mean, I gave that, I think, a C or something. It was like, okay, but Jennifer Garner's performance, of course, was great. She's Jennifer Garner. So that didn't wow me. This just all around, I think, was a bit of a miss. And again, I know that streamers are looking for content to fill time and everything, and get more eyeballs on, but I don't know that this needed to be 8 hours. When you can tell a great story like Gone Girl in 2 hours and 15 minutes or whatever, I don't know why they couldn't do that here. But such is the nature of the beast, I guess, these days. I leave Saint X with a D+. Not very good, but if you want to check it out, it's on Hulu. Thanks for watching Dan Reviews It. We'll see you next time. Bye.